Hi everyone, another easy pouch that I'm sharing with you today. This paper, I'm gonna make a template, and the paper I have here is 4 inches down and 5 inches across. I'm gonna fold it in half, and so I can round the bottom of this. I'm gonna go and mark here 2 inches. And if you have the round ruler, you can round this. If not, you can just draw. There you have a template for this pouch. This one I'm using the flex frame. So the frame I'm using right here, 1/2 inch wide, 4 inches long. For everyone, I traced the templates and I cut out. This is 2 for the men's side. I use this blue, very simple, and then 2 solid one for the lining. Let's put this on the side. This is for the frame pockets, and I have cut in here 2 inches by 9. So you're going to fold it this way. This side, right side facing in, right side facing in, and going to sew this. Sew this line and sew this line 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. Have to be like that exactly. I have cut in here 2.5 inches by 22. You can cut in 20 inches if you like, and I fold it in half, and you can round this corner like that, and also on this side too. I'm cooking something, that's why. Okay, so I'm round this one too. Sew this line and sew this line. So after I sew on this, I go and trim this. And this one don't trim. I'm gonna open this, press, go to the right side, and then fold it in half. You can iron this down. I'm gonna press, but I'm gonna go and iron after. So it's like this, okay? This one, same thing. Put on the side, we're going to iron after, okay? So iron so it can lie down, that's all. Not a big deal. And this one right here, you're going to turn it the right side out. You don't need to make it like this. You can make it shorter. Iron the whole thing, and this one too, you're going to iron this too. So after I iron and everything look like this, so I'm gonna turn onto the right side of the main fabric, the main side, fold it in half. I want to mark the center. You don't need to do this side. Well, yeah, you do. Okay, so the center right side, I'm gonna bring this over. You see the mark in the center right here still, but if not, you can fold it or you can mark 2 inches, and that's all. Right here, place it right in the center. And you can see an extra 1/2 inch on the side. Just put it there, clip it down. We're gonna sew this a quarter up and inseam allowance. This one too. Quarter up and inseam allowance. You're gonna sew this. Sew this. So after I sew in the pocket here, the pocket over here, I'm gonna leave it here and we're gonna do this. This one, I'm gonna go and fold it in half so I can mark the center because I want everything to be even on both sides. Now you can go on the sewing machine and do bait and stitch. If not, you can do hand sew and do bait and stitch. A quarter up and inseam allowance. Let me just show you. Quarter up and inseam allowance. You go on to bait and stitch all the way. Just to let you know that the more we will click on the like button to support my video, YouTube will recommend my video more to people. So make sure you click on the like button on your way out at the end of the video. Thank you. Everyone, after I bait and stitch this, remember you can go on the sewing machine and then you can loose stick this. And then after that, you can do the ruffle. I can't even speak. So bring back one side. Remember the center that we marked there. I'll go down 1/2 inch mark so I can place that thing in there. 1/2 inch. And then you go in to place the end of this where I just marked 1/2 inch. So every time you move the ruffle, you're gonna clip it down and make sure that half of this fit on this half and then the other half for the other half. I hope you understand what I mean. Sometimes when I say things, I don't understand what I'm saying either. So bear with me. It's not too hard to understand. Just like that, simple. Clip it down. And for this, I suggest after you finish this, you can use bait and stitch, and you can stitch it before you go on the sewing machine. That's the best way, everyone. Because you have so many clips there, it's really hard to go on the sewing machine. And so for that, you bait and stitch and take all the clip off when you sew on the sewing machine. Oh my goodness, looks scary, everyone. It looks like centerpiece. Bait and stitch and stitch it all the way where you clip and before you go to sew this down. Alright, so do that bait and stitch all around here, and then after that we'll go on the sewing machine. It's much easier. So now after I finish sewing the ruffle around, I bring back the other side of the main side, and then I place the right side of the lining on the top of the main side. So you have two together. Make sure you clip on the top because that's where we're going to sew. A quarter up and inseam allowance, you sew on the top. Now after I sew I go on to the right side and I make sure the flap is staying over on the line inside. After I iron, I'm going to top stitch on this side and top stitch on this side. I top stitch on the fold here, and then on this side I top stitch on this side. Now you're going to face the right side to the right side and make sure everything line up. So those two here, that's gonna line up, and then this side, make sure that, very important. You're going to sew a quarter up and then seam allowance. You're gonna sew around here, go all around, follow this, go to here and stop. Leave this 2 inches open so you can inside out. So on this opening space, I always have to fold before I inside out, so it won't fray. If you let it do open like that, it's going to fray. I sewed in here, you're gonna stack that inside and then you're going to iron the whole thing. So adorable. Now for people who want to make only using one fabric, feel free to do that. So everyone, after I iron, it looked like this, the back and the front, so cute. But either way, so I'm gonna go and add the name tag to it. It's optional, so you can sew. This has holes in here, then you can just sew it in. So for this, I'm gonna go right in the center here, and we have the mark. I'm gonna go down like a quarter up an inch, and I'm going to sew. Usually when I sew the name tag, I just slide the needle under one side of the main side only, and now it's not. I'm going from the back too, so that where the lining side, it always stay down. So easy, everyone. I'm gonna add the frame to it. I'm gonna add it in there in my description box, so you can get the right one. These have different size, so open like this. Either way, you don't have to be in what side you place in it. Okay, and then go into this side. One end right here is already closed, so this end you're gonna slide it over. So when it go to here, you're going to push this in. Okay, and it have the opening right there. There have the stick. You're gonna place into this tube, pat it down, and then you're going to close the top here. It had the opening on the top. Gonna close that, and so the frame is gonna stay closed. And that's basically it. Going to make sure it cover the metal. Let me just tell you the size. I'm gonna go from the top to the bottom here. There's this 5 inch and a quarter side to side here. It's 6 and a half. We change some money. This is for the quick walk or something like that, or you can put that in your purse. You can have everything on the go. If you haven't made this from Wednesday, make sure you check this out. It's very easy and beautiful wallet. Okay, so let's just, I use this card because I use the real credit card. I forgot to take it out. Yeah, so open this, and then you can put your card in. Money. Some more money, and then close it. That's it. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you're new to my channel. If you're a return subscriber, I just want to say thank you for your support, your comment. I read your comment every time I upload the video. And for the channel members, thank you for your donation, your support. It means a lot to me. Stay safe, take care, love you.